Hello dear students, myself CMA Padmaja Bajrok. I will be discussing partnership accounts. Go to study note number 6, partnership accounts. I will be discussing illustrations of dissolution of a partnership firm. Illustration 26. A, B and C sharing profits in 3:1:1 agree upon dissolution. They each decide to take over certain assets and liabilities and continue business separately. Balance sheet as on date of dissolution is given. Creditors, loan and capital accounts on the liability side. Cash at bank, sundry assets, debtors less bad debt provision, stock and furniture on the asset side. It was agreed as follows. Goodwill is to be ignored. A is to take over all fixtures at 800. Fixtures here is furniture. He has agreed to take over furniture at 800. Debtors amounting to 20,000 at 17,200. He has agreed to take debtors worth 20,000 at 17,200 and creditors of 6,000 to be assumed by A at the figure. 6,000 creditors A has agreed to take over at 6,000 only. B is to take over all stock at 7,000. Stock B will take over at 7,000 and certain of the sundry assets at 7,200. Sundry assets are 17,000. Out of that, he is taking certain assets at 7,200 being book value less 10%. So if book value is 100, he is taking over it at 90 because he is taking book value less 100. He is taking over it at 7,200 means its book value will be 7,200 divided by 90 into 100 which is equal to 8,000. So he has taken sundry assets worth 8,000 at 7,200. C is to take over remaining sundry assets at 90% of book value less 100 allowance and assume responsibility for discharge of the loan together with accruing interest of 30 which has not been recorded in the books of the firm. So out of 17,000, 8,000 worth book value asset B has taken. Now remaining assets, that is 17,000 minus 8,000 is 9,000, are remaining assets are taken over by C at 90% of book value. 90% of 9,000 is 8,100 minus 100. So he is taken over the remaining assets at 8,000 and he has taken the responsibility of loan which is 1,500, but he is supposed to pay the interest. He has taken the responsibility of outstanding interest also which is 30 rupees which is not recorded in the books of the firm. Expenses of dissolution 270. The remaining debtors were sold to a debt collecting agency for 50% of the book value. Debtors are 24,200. You don't have to see the provision. 24,200. Out of that, debtors amounting to 20,000 were taken over by A. So remaining debtors 24,200 minus 20,000, 4,200 they have sold it to debt collecting agency at 50%. That means 50% of 4,200 they have received in cash for the remaining debtors. Prepare realization account, partners capital account and bank account. First, transfer all assets at book values to realization account. In case of debtors, 24,200 will be debited to realization account. 1,200 will be credited to realization account. Cash at bank, open bank account, write to balance brought down and remaining assets, sundry assets, debtors 24,200, stock 7,800 and furniture to be debited to realization account. Bad debt provision 1,200 to be credited to realization account. Creditors and loan, you can credit it to realization account, but as per this solution, they have directly shown the treatment. Either you can show it to the credit side of realization account and then do the adjustments accordingly, like creditors are taken over by A and loan is taken over by C, but directly they have shown it in accounts of A and C, so we can do that way also. Capital account, open capital account and write balance by balance brought down. A 27,500, B 10,000 and C 7,000. Now we'll see the accounts. Realization account, two sundry assets. Sundry assets, debtors 24,200, stock and fixtures, total is 50,000. By provision for bad debts 1,200. Liabilities they have not transferred. Capital account of A. A has taken over fixtures, that is furniture, at 800 and debtors at 17,200, 18,000. Realization account credit, A's capital account debit. B has taken over stock at 7,000, sundry assets at 7,200. B's capital account debit, realization account credit. C has taken over the assets at 8,000 that we have seen. C's capital account debit, realization account credit. Collection from debtors, just now we have seen 24,200 debtors were there. Out of that, 20,000 worth debtors were taken over by A at 17,200. Remaining 4,200, they've sold it at 50%. So 50% is 2,100. By bank they have sold it. Now realization expenses, realization to bank 270. Capital accounts, by balance brought down. A has taken over creditors. So A's capital account by creditors 6,000. C has taken over bank loan. C's capital account by bank loan 1530 with interest. And this interest will go to realization account to interest on loan 30. 270 is realization expenses. See, this can be shown. You have transferred all assets to realization account. Similarly, creditors and loan can be transferred to realization credit by sundry liabilities. Below that, creditors 6,000 and loan 1,500, and debit side you can write to A 6,000, to C 1,530. So automatically 1,500 credit you are writing loan, debit you are writing 1,530. So 30 will get debited. That way also it can be done. Close realization account, it has shown loss. Transfer this loss to capital account 40/80, 13/60, 13/60 in their profit sharing ratio 3:1:1. Now close capital account and transfer it to bank account. By bank final receipt, this is balancing figure. To bank in A's account final payment. So these 11,420 in A's account, 5560 in B's account and 830 in C's account. These are balancing figures. Bank account should match, bank account should tally. To balance brought down 3,200. Collection from debtors 2,100. Just now we have seen capital account of B and C and capital account of A 11,420 and dissolution expenses 270. We have debited this to realization account. So bank account should tally, bank account should match. Realization of sundry assets. Sundry assets book value is 17,000 taken over by B whose value is 8,000, 7,200 divided by 90 into 100. So remaining are 9,000. C has taken over these 9,000 worth asset at 90% of book value minus 100. So he has taken it over at 8,000. Debtors book value is 24,200 taken at book value 20,000. Remaining is 4,200. 50% of that is 2,100 which they have received. Collection from debtors. Now we'll go to illustration 27. X, Y and Z sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:2:1 agreed upon dissolution of their partnership on 31st December 2012, on which date their balance sheet was as under. Capital account X and Y, open capital account by balance brought down. Reserve fund 10,000. It is to be distributed to X, Y, and Z in the ratio 2:1 in their capital account by reserve fund. Joint life policy fund, transfer it to realization account. Credit side by joint life policy 10,000. Creditors realization account credit 19,000 and provision realization account debit 500. Salary outstanding 2,000 realization account credit. Fixed assets realization account debit 50,000. Joint life policy at surrender value realization account debit. Debtors realization account debit 10,000. Provision for bad debts realization account credit 500. Stock at invoice price realization account debit 10,000. Less price loading realization account credit 2,000. Investments realization account debit 8,000. Fluctuation fund realization account credit 500. Capital account of Z 2,000. Z's capital account to balance brought down 2,000. Bank 23,500. Bank account to balance brought down 23,500. This is how all assets and liabilities are to be transferred to realization account. Investments were taken over by X at 6,000. Now we'll see how it is to be shown. Investments are taken over by X. So realization account credit and X capital account debit. Realization account credit X capital by X capital 6,000 and on X capital account you will get it to the debit side. Creditors of 10,000 were taken over by Y who has agreed to settle amount with them at 9,900. Remaining creditors were paid at 7,500. Y has agreed to pay creditors worth rupees 10,000. How he will settle that you don't have to bother. So realization account debit and Y's account credit 10,000 and they have paid 7,500. Bank account credit, realization account debit. Realization account C to Y's capital account 10,000 taken over by Y and bank account creditors paid off 7,500. You will get this to the credit of bank. You will get this to the credit of Y's capital account. Joint life policy was surrendered. Joint life policy was surrendered. That means they have received money from joint life policy. Bank account debit and realization account credit. Joint life policy amount was 10,000. So realization account by bank joint life policy 10,000. This 10,000 you will get to the debit side of bank account. Joint life policy. Fixed assets realized 70,000. They have received 70,000 by selling fixed assets. Stock and debtors realized 7,000 and 9,000 respectively. That means bank account debit 70,000, 7,000 and 9,000 and realization account credit. Realization account credit fixed assets 70,000, stock 7,000 and debtors 9,000. This you will find on the debit side of bank account. One customer whose account was written off as bad now paid 800 which is not included in 9,000 mentioned above. They have realized from debtors 9,000. This 800 is not mentioned in this. They have received 800 which they had written off as bad debts recovered 800. Again bank account debit, realization account credit. Bad debts recovered, realization credit and you will find it to the debit side of bank account. There was an unrecorded asset estimated at 3,000, half of which was handed over to an unrecorded liability of 5,000 in settlement of claim of 2,500 and remaining half was sold in the market which realized 1,300. Unrecorded asset was there whose value is 3,000. Half they have handed over for settling unrecorded liability which is 5,000. So unrecorded asset which remained is only 1,500. They have sold in the market for 1,300. So that means they have received the amount. Bank account debit 1,300 realization account credit, 1,300 for selling of unrecorded asset. You don't have to bother about half because half they have used for settling half liability. Now half liability they have settled 2,500 by giving half unrecorded asset. Remaining half of the liability is paid unrecorded liability. So bank account credit and realization account debit 2,500. Realization account debit to bank, unrecorded liability 2,500. This you will find it to the credit side of bank account. Unrecorded asset 1,300. This you will find to the debit side of bank account. Y took over the responsibility of completing the dissolution and he is granted a salary of 400 per month. Y has been granted a salary of 400 per month. Now we'll see balance sheet date. Balance sheet as on 31st December 12. Actual expenses of realization 1100. Realization account debit to bank. Realization account debit to bank. Realization expenses 1100. Bank account you will get it to the credit side. Dissolution was complete and final payments were made on 30 April 13. So he was given the responsibility of completing the dissolution at 400 per month and it was completed on 30 April. Jan, Feb, March and April. 4 months salary he is supposed to get. 400 into 4. Bank account credit, realization account debit. See realization account to Wise Capital account salary 400 into 4, 1,600. They have not paid it. Dissolution granted salary 400 per month. Dissolution, yes, it is not given, they have paid it. So it is to be debited to realization account and it is to be credited to Wise Capital account. To Wise Capital account salary 400 into 4, 1,600. Now if you go to balance sheet, outstanding salary was there 2,000. Just now we have seen all the adjustment. There is no mention about this outstanding salary. So we'll assume that this outstanding salary they have paid. So entry for this is realization account debit to bank. Realization into bank outstanding salary 2,000. You will find it to the credit of bank account. Now we'll see the realization account. To fixed assets, to joint life policy, to debtors, to stock, to investments. Whatever they have deducted from debtors, stock and investment, it is credited to realization account. Provision on debtors, provision on stock, investment, fluctuation fund. Then joint life policy fund 10,000 was credited. Creditors 19,000. Discount is to be debited. Outstanding salary is credited. And remaining adjustments we have seen. X has taken over investment, Y has taken over creditors, payment of creditors, unrecorded liability, outstanding salary, payment of realization expenses. Outstanding expenses is not correct, these are realization expenses. To Y's capital account, salary due to him. Then credit side, Y's capital account, investments taken over. Joint life policy, they have received. Fixed assets, they have received. Stock, debtors, unrecorded assets and bad debts recovered. All these they have received. So balance this 24,900 is the profit. Distribute it to the partners in the ratio 2:2:1. Now we'll go to partners capital account. Buy balance brought down for X and Y. To balance brought down for Z because Z's capital balance was given on the asset side, it is having debit balance. Reserve fund is to be distributed. Realization profit just now we have seen. Y has taken creditors. This is outstanding salary of Y. Then X account 6,000. Just now we have seen this investments are taken over at 6,000 by X. Then balance this account, close XYZ's account and transfer it to bank account. This is balancing figure and your bank account should finally tally. Bank account should match. Bank account to balance brought down 23,500. You have credited this to realization account, joint life policy, fixed assets, stock, debtors, unrecorded assets. In realization account, we have shown this separately 9,000 at 800, but whereas in bank account, they are showing it together, they have added 9,000 and 800. Payments, creditors, unrecorded liability, outstanding, salary, expenses of realization, we have debited this to realization account as to bank. X capital, Y capital, Z capital, these are the balancing figures which we have transferred to bank account and your bank account will match. Note, unrecorded asset and unrecorded liability were not recorded. Any part of such asset utilized to discharge any part of such liability and discount received thereon have been ignored. But unrecorded asset realized, dates previously written off not recorded has been recorded. Similarly, unrecorded assets sold has been recorded. Y took over creditors of 10,000. This has been recorded. How he settles such liability is his personal matter. The discount on payment does not benefit the firm. In this particular video, we have seen illustrations at the time of dissolution of a firm. Thank you.